Andre, how are you?
Hi, Chef.
Before I say anything about the food, I just want to say that I am extremely grateful for all the work you've done as a frontline worker during these very, very difficult times.
Thank you, Chef.
Before the pandemic, I was doing a lot of food events, and I was really trending upwards and getting my name out there. Being a frontline worker, I had to put all my food on hold because I had to work full-time right in the hospital. I had to clean OR rooms, making sure there was no spread happening. I'm so happy to be back in this kitchen. Making it all the way to the finale of season 6 made me realize I should be in food.
Damn uni is gonna curse me forever, but I'm gonna give it a good treatment today.
You use a huge slab of cauliflower. Where's the sea urchin there? So here's cauliflower.
Uni is very delicate, so I'm gonna treat it very nicely. So today I'm gonna be making a amuse bouche. I'm gonna have it with uni butter and coconut noodles. And instead of rice, I'm gonna have rice paper. And I'm gonna fry it so it's nice and crispy and make a cup out of it.
Okay, well, listen, good luck. I'm excited to see what you do.
Thank you, Chef.
Andre, please bring your dish to the front.
I made a pickled guava skin and uni butter coconut pasta.
I mean, this is a complete change from what I saw last time. Beautiful presentation. I love the colors. I love the natural feel. I really love that. This is wow. I love the different textures. You got the crunch coming from the cracker. You got the silky smooth from the sea urchin.
Yeah.
And then that pickle gives it a bit of acidity, gives it a bit of freshness. You got the full balance in here. And you spend all that time in the front line. This dish could put you at the front of this line.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Because of work, I didn't think I was ready to come back here, but I'm glad I did. I'm proud.
We obviously knew that you were good, but your abilities are beyond what we ever expected.
But one of you showed a level of growth and ingenuity that left us stunned. And that cook is Andre.
Oh, yeah!
Well done, buddy. Awesome work.
Yes. Winning the first challenge is like a big boost of confidence.
Your uni amuse-bouche was the most impressive dish of the night. And that means that you now have a massive advantage next week.
It's really good to be back.
This triple-decker challenge will take you across the Pacific to a country with some of the most beautiful cuisine in the world. Japan.
My favorite. I've been studying Japanese food for the past 10 years, so I'm super pumped to show everybody what's up.
Japanese cuisine revolves around precision, whether that's in the carefully balanced flavors or the artful presentations.
And to help you make the trip, we have invited one of the godfather of sushi in Canada.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Please welcome Chef Sijil Kamura.
Oh my God, Chef Kimura, he is seriously an icon.
This is a privilege. Chef Kimura has influenced Japanese cuisine in Canada so much.
Oh, I just got goosebumps.
Creating a dish like that can take years of experience. We're giving you just 15 minutes. Wow.
That's impossible. 15 minutes means nothing in the kitchen, nothing. Especially when you're under pressure, it goes by in a blink of an eye. I can't even do my hair in 15 minutes. Okay, let's do this thing.
This is true craftsmanship. To be a sashimi chef, this is not just about speed. This is about precision and quality.
You know, not simple.
May is moving through that fish very, very quickly. But Jeremy is moving at a very intense speed right now. Jeremy has got his fillet off first. He's ready to start slicing.
3 minutes! You only have 3 more minutes left, come on!
You need to be plating now.
You know what I like about Jeremy? Like Chef Kimura, he looks at the fish, looking at the angles. He's already seeing the slices before he even slices it.
I'm doing the traditional Japanese technique of cutting fish. You start cutting an angle, and to finish the cut, you make sure that your knife is at 90 degrees.
This guy, wow.
I want to show Chef Kimura that I can do it too.
Jeremy.
Hey, Chef.
Oh, Jamie, he's so fast. He's faster than anybody else.
I tried to use the technique where you finish the cut
That's cut
straight
nice,
down.
yes.
Yes, Chef.
Excellent job.
Thank you, everyone. I think you made a great first impression for Chef Kimura.
But 4 of you were cut above the rest. The very best Napa uzo sukuri was prepared by
Jamie!
Well done.
I don't want to just be one of the 4. I want to be the best of the 4. So I'm super happy. What do you got working there, Andy?
Almost like a baba ganoush, like an Italian-style baba ganoush.
Nice.
There we go, there we go.
It's kind of cool.
Hey there, Andy.
Chef, how we doing?
You are reinventing the eggplant parmigiana. How'd you feel about that?
I cook with a lot of vegetables at home, so I am feeling pretty comfortable that I'll be able to pull something up.
Take me through your ideas on what you're doing.
I love Middle Eastern food, so I'm kind of drawing from that. As soon as I see eggplant, I think baba ganoush. And then on top of that, we're gonna have some crispy eggplants, confit, tomatoes, lemon ricotta, and then a Parmesan tuile that I'm gonna put on the top as well.
There are 2 other cooks in this kitchen going up against you.
Yeah.
Who out of those 2 do you think is going to be your greatest challenge?
Both. I was in season 5 with Jen, and her growth is amazing. I'm very intimidated. Andre, he's a runner-up as well. He's incredible with flavors, so that scares me because he's major competition.
The bar is up here, and you've all got to get over it.
That's exactly it.
Good luck. I look forward to trying
you,
it.
Chef.
Thank you, Andy.
For me to go deep in this competition, I am going to have to prove to every single person up on the balcony that not only did I finish 2nd in season 5, I'm here to win this.
Keep it up, Andy.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Okay. It's looking good. Okay.
Oh, stop the clock!
What happened?
We know you're hard at work on your 2nd course. But come on, guys. Who's ever heard of an Italian meal with only 2 courses?
Oh, please don't do it. Don't do it.
That's why we're adding 1 more, a contorno.
Oh my God.
Oh, no. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Oh, God.
Andy, how you doing?
I'm feeling pretty good. That was quite a little trick you guys are playing on us there.
What are you making for your contorne?
They're gonna go for an orange and fennel salad with some fresh burrata.
Everyone has someone they think about that inspires them. Who inspires you?
My wife. She's been my #1 support. She's at home right now with my 2 little girls, so I can chase this.
Well, I'm gonna leave you to it. Focus.
Thank you, Chef. I left a lot at home, but I know it's worth it because the opportunity on the other side of this is enormous. So I am not gonna go down without a fight.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up!
I love both the dishes. If this is the end of MasterChef for me, I'm proud of these dishes. It's all quite emotional. What comes out of you in these moments?
Andy, please bring both your dishes to the front.
Andy, what's going on with you?
There's moments that I'm questioning, should I be here? Am I good enough for this? And then I look at this, and whether I go home or not, I'm just really proud of myself.
Wow. Well, you're right to be proud of yourself.
Thank you, Chef.
So, tell me exactly what you did here.
So what we have along the bottom is a creamed charred eggplant. On top of that is crispy breaded eggplant, some lemon and thyme ricotta, confit cherry tomatoes, and finish with a Parmesan tuile.
This is sensational.
Thank you, Chef.
All the flavors, they work so well together. The ricotta, the tomatoes add that little pop of flavor and explosion in your mouth. The eggplant is fried perfectly. You took a vegetable and you turned it into 2 different applications on 1 plate. Really smart cooking.
Thank you, Chef.
I like the look of this, but I'm gonna let my fellow judges try this.
Thank you, Chef.
Presentation, Andy, is beautiful. Your contorne
Here we have some fresh burrata, oranges, caramelized fennel, a little bit of balsamic glaze, as well as crispy capers.
It's beautiful. Those flavor combinations work together so well. Without that orange, that balsamic glaze would have been just a tad too sweet. It is perfectly balanced. The only thing I sort of crave with this is maybe something a little bitter, like a radicchio leaf or an endive, and together, they are two dishes that really exceed and excel. This is restaurant food, restaurant presentation, and you are cooking like a master chef.
Chef.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you.
Well done, Andy. Well done.
These judges have been so fundamentally important in my development as a cook, so I'm really proud to show them what I was able to do under this pressure.
You know, I can't believe it. Andy is going for dessert one more time. I personally think there's a little bit of a feud between he and Christopher.
If it's going to be the battle of dessert, Christopher is going to give Andy a run for his money.
I chose pandan and siphon. I took pandan because it's a childhood comfort flavor of mine. Pandan is a really subtle flavor. It's a little bit grassy, a little bit herbal, but it's got this very rich, creamy, robust flavor. Today, I'm doing a bit of a tropical dessert. It's gonna be a plated dessert. I'm making a pandan forest with pandan espuma. Espuma is a foamed, warm component. And I'm also gonna be doing a pandan micro sponge with a siphon. When Andrew won with a dessert last week, I really wanted to bring my dessert game this week. It is something a little bit different, and I hope the judges will be impressed.
Okay, what do I need to do now?
It's hot in this kitchen. I am sweating. I'm calling my dish Into the Ravine because when I was a kid, we had a ravine behind my parents' house, and I would always go down there and walk around in the woodsy areas, you know, play with sticks and branches, and it was just a big part of my childhood growing up. I've got 10 things to put on this plate, and if I mess up even one of them, I have to start all over. I'm making caramelized milk logs, so it looks like there's branches and dead fallen trees around, and then mushrooms. I'm gonna start with the espuma on the bottom. I just need to block everything else out and just focus on what's in front of me.
Christopher, please bring up your dish.
I'm nervous because my dessert is high concept, and if it doesn't translate over the judges, then I just have a mess on the plate. My words were siphon and pandan. I would call this dish Into the Ravine. I used the siphon two ways. I've done a pandan coconut espuma on the bottom, and also used it to make a steamed micro sponge on top. There's meringue mushrooms for some crisp, a pistachio crumb, some caramelized milk logs, and then just some red currants and yellow currants for some acidity.
Wow. I must say, I am lost for words. It's so pretty that I don't want to eat it. There's moss, there's mushrooms, there's soil. This is so beautiful, but does it taste as good as it looks? I love the soil. The pandan is definitely there, and you had to put it in strong. It is very light and delicate, and you handle it well. All the flavors, they come together. The crispiness, a bit of saltiness from the soil even, it goes very well with the pandan. This dish, to me, I'm lost for words, as I said. And that doesn't happen to the Demon Chef. I'm emotional. That says it all.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you.
Good job. Today I'm making peaches and cream. It's ultimate comfort. I feel like people think I can't cook sweet, but I can. I want to show up to these guys that I'm a little bit of a threat. I think because I wasn't a runner-up in my season that a lot of people here underestimate me. I want to prove to the judges that I'm a competitor, and I want to prove that I can do sweet as well as savory. When I was on MasterChef Canada the first time, I really felt like I didn't show everything I had.
The pastry cream, not so good. I can't taste the vanilla at all.
Back then, I was tripped up by the dessert. But I want to grow in this kitchen, I need to push myself. So I'm gonna flambe the peaches with brandy, and I'm gonna do a chai spice vegan creme anglaise. Taking this risk is scary. If I can't execute properly, there's a great chance that I will go home.
Hey, Andrew.
Chef, how are you?
Looks like you're making something sweet.
I think I am.
And you notice how beautiful that caramelized with the alternative butter because it doesn't burn as quickly. Tell me, what are you doing there?
Some nice caramelized peaches with crumble on top, baked in the oven. A nice pour of creme anglaise made with silken tofu.
Okay.
Some of the soy milk.
Yes.
It's chai spiced. And then I'm doing a pistachio praline.
Very excited about this dish, but remember, must look good.
Yes, that's the plan. Thank you, Chef. I'm going to be making a praline for on top of the peaches. I need to cook some sugar to the right temperature, then add some crushed nuts, pumpkin seeds, and hemp hearts. My goal is try to elevate it as much as I can. Let's go into the freezer. My praline is everything in this peaches and cream dish because of it's such a simple concept. It needs to look perfect. I'm taking so many small components, flowers, small leaves of mint, coconut shavings, coarse pistachios, a little bit of shaved chocolate, and a little bit of grated lime, and I'm perfectly placing it along the circle so that it looks very textural. My goal for this dish is to make it look like a garden of excitement. Hopefully this works. I don't know if it's going to. I've never really done this before. This praline is very thin and snappable. I have to be very careful, otherwise it's gonna break apart. The last time I cooked a sweet in the MasterChef Canada kitchen, I was eliminated. Of course I'm nervous. Today I prepared for you peaches and cream. All plant-based. I made a short crust and pistachio praline, chai spice creme anglaise with silken tofu and soy milk.
Andrew, I love the look of this. Not only does it look like a restaurant quality dish, it looks like a 3 Michelin star dish. Good for you. And you're no pastry chef, right?
Not at all.
Wow, look at that. You've made an error in judgment. You don't think you're a great pastry chef. And you are.
Thank you.
This is the best peaches and cream I've ever tasted. You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Andrew, I guess you're feeling pretty good now.
I was worried for a second there, but yes.
Question is, does it live up to the hype? It exceeds it.
Thank you.
I love the flavors, the freshness of those peaches, and the lemon I saw you put in really accentuates the flavor of those fruits. And your crème anglaise, light and creamy and yet warming. It really is a lovely, lovely little dessert.
Yes.
You knocked it out of the park. Well done, Andrew.
Thank you.
Good job, Andrew.
Awesome work, buddy.
Amazing.
I feel so proud. Hearing the judges say that it looks like a 3 Michelin star dish, it's the highest praise. It's the highest praise.
Plant-based cuisine is not simple to master. But you would know that based on the dishes we tasted tonight.
There was one dish that wasn't just a good vegan dessert, but it was a knockout dessert, period. The cook who made that heavenly treat was... Andrew.
Ooh. Good job, Andrew. Nice job.
Great work, buddy. Well done. I won! I took a huge risk today, and it feels very good to win my first challenge this season.
Congratulations, Andrew. You've earned a big advantage in next week's challenge. And you'll have a recipe based on your peaches and cream featured on the Basel website.
Wow, okay. Thank you, Chef.
Oh, no.
The title-winning finale desserts.
Oh, my goodness. Seeing the finale desserts brings back so much. It's mixed emotions. It is excitement and drive, but there's also a part of me is like, that's a lot of stress.
These are the desserts that crown champions. Each one delicious and beautiful.
But there's one finale dessert missing. Bringing it in will be the person who made it. Season 3 MasterChef Canada winner, Mary Berg.
Hey. Hello.
So cool.
Oh, my
my goodness, hello.
Mary is incredibly inspiring. If I could do what she did, I would be incredibly proud of myself.
Mary is joining us tonight to help present a challenge that's even sweeter than moi.
This is not a replication challenge. Rather, it's an inspiration challenge. You will take the ingredients or concept from one of these great desserts and give it a whole new spin.
Today, I'm going right back to my roots. I'm gonna go all baking, because I think that's the real root of desserts. I'm taking the idea of an Asian banana split and fusing it together with the French dessert, Saint Honoré gâteau. It has these little profiteroles on top filled with pastry cream, and in the base, you can use a puff pastry, but you can also use a tart. I've never made a Saint Honoré cake in 75 minutes of my life. Usually, it takes half a day to make all the components, but I'm taking the risk by making small portions of each component. Oh my God, this...
Stop! Pause your cooking.
Oh, no.
Time for the twist.
There are a lot of different flavors going on in your desserts, and we're a little worried it's gonna cause chaos for our palates.
We want each of you to make us a palate cleanser, like a sorbet or a granita.
Come on! We're making a full dessert here. There's a lot going on. Give us a break.
You have 1 hour left to do it. Starting now!
Palate cleanser.
I'm really not happy about this twist. I planned out all of my time without any extra, and now I gotta do this? This palate cleanser twist might send me home. This whole season, I've been getting tossed around in the dessert competition. I lost to Andrew on the plant-based challenge. Last week, I was voted to have the worst dish out of everybody.
None of the flavors really worked for me. It's just punching you in the face with truffle.
It feels kind of like two different things on a plate. It's a little confusing.
I felt like I really poured my soul and my heart into my dish, and to be ranked the worst really hurt. So today, I'm really gonna show everybody what I'm capable of. I'm baking these choux pastry with what we call cracklin, which is like a cookie on top, to get a nice crispy surface. The pressure is on. I need to execute because I am a professional baker.
Christopher!
How are you guys?
This week is payback time, right?
I certainly hope so. I'm gonna go right back to my roots. I'm doing baking full out. I'm gonna be doing a play on the Saint Honoré cake, which is a classic French pastry.
So what's a traditional honoré cake?
The traditional Saint Honoré cake, you have the puff pastry on the base, and then you have the cream puffs on top. But today, I'm gonna be using a tart as a base, a banana financier tart. Bring in the banana. Then each of the cream puffs will be filled with a different pastry cream. I'm gonna have a matcha, a red bean, and a chocolate.
Each of the cream puffs?
That's right, we'll have a different pastry cream so that the whole thing is a banana split, but in a French pastry style.
Oh my gosh, this sounds amazing. I'm so excited to see what you do.
I got a lot to do, so fingers crossed.
All right.
I know you got revenge in mind, but remember, revenge is best served sweet. Okay?
Thank you, Chef. I am panicking at this point. I haven't even started my palate cleanser. So I'm throwing together something that I would want in the moment. And I would like a nice, refreshing cocktail right now. I'm gonna make a play on one of my favorite popsicles from when I was a kid by taking blood orange, combining it with yuzu and apple juice, and then just doing a little bit of limoncello cream around the side. Come on. I'm squeezing these oranges, trying to think of what I need to get in the freezer next, what needs to be finished, how much stuff I still have left to do. My sponge isn't ready yet. My cream puffs aren't even filled yet. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this. I'm scared at this point. I'm not just panicked, I'm scared. I am genuinely worried that I'm gonna be going home today. Okay.
I honestly do not know how Christopher's going to get this done.
It's a very ambitious cake to do in an hour.
There are so many components to it. I could see panic setting in there big time.
But if anybody can, it's him.
I gotta make sure all the flavors are good. I have to bake my financier sponge in a little ramekin, so it'll be just the right size for my tart. But my sponge is still a little bit warm at this point because I didn't even have enough time to cool it. It's too hot. I'm just chilling my cake so I can put it into my tart. I just don't want it to be too hot so it melts the cream. But I'm really working right down to the last second here.
Christopher, please bring up your dessert and your palate cleanser.
I'm very nervous. I took a huge risk, and I'm just wondering, is this enough? So today's inspiration comes from Eric Chong's Season 1 dessert, this Asian banana split. My palate cleanser is a frozen cocktail. It's a blood orange and yuzu sorbet. Around it is a little bit of limoncello cream. The cake I've done is the Saint Honoré gâteau, because when you think of banana split, you have the little balls of ice cream on top with banana underneath. And so I've done the cream puffs in 3 flavors, chocolate, red bean, and matcha, laying on top of a banana financier tart.
Absolutely gorgeous. Wow, wow, and wow. Let me cleanse my palate first. That blood orange flavor, it's just amazing. And I'm hoping that that will be a perfect introduction to the Gâteau Saint-Honoré. Oh my goodness, look at that. Perfect execution of every detail. The pastry crust is perfect. Crispy, crunchy, that wonderful, rich pastry cream, flavorful. And then that caramelized banana in all its glory. It just shines.
Thank you, Chef.
We asked for legendary, and I think you've delivered.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It looks amazing. Wow. That sound. This is not the best tasting dessert I've had in this season. It's the best in 7 seasons. Incredible. Those flavors just pop out. I love how you took Eric Chung's finale dessert, reinvented it, twisted it, the matcha, the banana, the red bean. You've brought so many gifts to this kitchen. It's amazing.
Thank you, Chef.
Woo! Yeah!
Good job, Christopher. Nice work.
I'm so proud of him.
Cooks, you've left us with an incredibly difficult decision to make. Please give us a few moments to discuss. You know, I think we have to look at the journey, the menu as a whole.
All 3 of them were strong. Taya's presentation, the concept was very strong. Annie's flavor, very comforting. And Christopher is just so exotic, so out of the world, so different. Often in the previous season, it comes down to dessert. Today, desserts just made it harder.
I didn't expect that Andy and Taya were gonna create such amazing desserts too. But if I can pull ahead of one of them for the appetizer or entree, that title could be mine.
These dishes have to be some of the best presented dishes I've ever seen.
I took everything that I have learned from MasterChef Canada and put it into these dishes. Not even a fleck of salt was on there without some reasoning behind it.
Each one of those cooks in any previous season would have won the title with these dishes.
This race is this close.
I worked really, really hard. I don't have a single ounce of energy, effort, regret. I left it all out there.
I think we're all in agreement.
Definitely good.
Christopher, Taya, Andy, the 3 of you came back here for one reason: to win the life-changing title that eluded you the first time you were in this kitchen.
Unfortunately, only one of you can be Canada's next MasterChef. But after what we saw tonight, there's no doubt that all 3 of you are winners.
The journeys that you've taken to reach this point are more epic than any in MasterChef Canada history. And that remarkable achievement has earned you the right to change places with us.
Okay, let's go. Thank you, chefs.
Good luck, good luck. Good luck.
I've done the best I can. I'm tired. It was a long journey. No matter what, I've done myself proud.
Season 4, I felt like I was never good enough, even in the finale, and now I just feel really good.
It's sad to see this chapter of my life come to an end. MasterChef Canada will always be home for me. It changed my life, and I'm proud that I kept a smile on my face for the entire competition, as brutal as it got.
After a long and difficult discussion, we decided that one cook left a more lasting impression.
That competitor will win $100,000, this trophy, and the life-changing title. This year's winner and Canada's new Master Chef is... Christopher.
Wow. Congratulations, Christopher.
I can't believe it. This is insane. I can't even describe it. It's a symbol of all the dedication, the sleepless nights, the countless hours that I put in chasing my food dream. There's no greater reward at this moment than this.